just I'm just testing. Hello? Do we hear each other? No, this is just I'm just testing. Hello? No, this is just about the music. To be honest, because I can't hear it. But let me know what you think, guys. And we'll see. I'll announce on Discord and. Okay, so the question is, the silver bullet. You actually have to, you have to backtest it. I think the AM, the London and okay, so okay. Hear me now. Question is, the silver bullet. You actually have to, you have to backtest it. Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better? I'm not sure. That's why I need you guys. I turn off the music right now. Emiliano, I will answer your question soon, but can I please just figure this out? Please, I just wanna make sure it's all good and the music is fine, So, how much dB? Okay. It's cool? Yeah? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? I turned off the music right now, and I think it should be working. Just as this, I'm sorry, guys. It's fine now. Okay. Okay, cool. Just give me a little bit of time to do something else. So let me just join and watch me trade. Okay, it's all good. Let me just see how it looks like. So live. So it's the thumbnail is right. What about the description? Okay, let me just edit the description a little bit, and then I will. So soon, guys, soon. Just a little bit. Session starts. Okay, just so official links. I'm sorry, guys, that this may be boring, but I have to do some stuff before I start. Okay. So I think we're good now. Can I? Okay, just so official links. I'm sorry, guys. This maybe. Okay, so can you hear me? Okay. Hey. Okay, so I'm ready. Let's go. So guys, if you have any questions, write them in the channel and question so my voice stands out more. Okay, I turn it down so it's like minimum. So it should be fine right now. Let's see. I'm gonna just send a Discord live on. Okay, so let's go. um, let me just do the chat. If I give the option, I deleted something. Add text. Okay, okay. So yeah, we can start now. So the session starts in the PM session starts right here at 13:30. I just need to get my how to add OBS, how to add YouTube chat to OBS so I can see you guys in real time because it's a little bit delayed if I watch from YouTube. So sounds great. Okay, sounds great. Okay. You guys are coming to stream right now. You can. I'm gonna just watch the comments from YouTube, so it may be delayed. So please be patient. This is my first stream. It's a test stream. I don't know if I will trade, but hopefully we'll find a good setup. Maybe not. Um, but yeah. So enjoy. I hope the music is good. I hope my voice is good. So Emiliano, you have a question. So I had this question about the silver bullet. If you can answer to me, when back testing, will it mess the percentage win rate if I trade all three silver bullet sessions instead of just one AM session, for example? So Emiliano, the thing is, you really have to back test. I believe the AM and the London session have the highest win rate because the volatility and how indices move at the end of the day when it's PM. There's a lot of there's not much volatility and prices move a little bit slower, and then you don't really get to see your five handles delivered to the side you entered. So I believe that if you don't want to trade all three sessions, if you think it's gonna ruin your win rate, if you want to trade only two or one, I suggest trading either London or AM session. Afternoon, everyone. Welcome, Peter. Welcome. Yeah, hello. I'm glad you're all here. I mean, thanks for being on my first stream. But I remember, I don't know. I don't really know if we're gonna trade this stream. It's gonna be like more a test stream. So I'm gonna just check this. No. Okay. So yeah, trade whatever session you believe it's the best. But I believe the 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the best because that's where that's where the opening is, and that's where the Judah swing occurs. Now, there's a Judah swing also when the oh, hello Mattis, hello, welcome to my chat. Hello, there's 10 people right now. Oh my God, I'm so hyped. Hello guys. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, there's also a Judah swing at 1 a.m. New York local time when the New York Kilson starts, and the New York, yes, I mean London, and the London Kilson also works for indices. As ICT said, it's not only for forex, but it's also for indices. And this is the London session, but when there's a 1:30 opening for indices, there's also a silver bullet, but I don't find it as volatile, and like I don't usually trade the PM that often, so maybe we're not gonna get the trade today. I'm quiet. I'm quiet. Really. Okay, I have to fix this. I have to fix this. Wait. So, um, I'm gonna move the microphone closer to my mouth, and I hope you can hear me better now. So just type in chat if you can hear me. I'm gonna turn the background music down a little more, and then we'll see. So, can you hear me now? Just type in chat if it's better. I I hope it's better. I believe I can't put it any louder. I can't because this is max I can do. It's kind of okay. That's way better. Okay, thanks you. Thanks Meta Bros. I appreciate it. Um, that's better. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna start the analysis and the trading in 5 minutes. Now again, I don't think I don't guarantee we're gonna we're gonna get a trade today, but let's see what the market offers us. And I prefer the New York session, which is the AM, and we're gonna trade today, and we're gonna trade to maybe today, and then tomorrow we're gonna for sure trade the AM session and get a trade there because this is the session I usually trade. Okay, so first, because you guys are here, that's the job, Brody. You're good. Go. Okay, you're good to go. Thank you. So, first we're gonna need to find our bias. So we're gonna take a look at. If you guys have any pair recommendations that maybe seem good to you, I can check them out. So just type in the comments. So I got them all the major pairs here that I personally need. But if you have any recommendations that are even from this list, we're not gonna go through all of them today. Only S&P and Nasdaq. But if you want me to check out something, just say in chat. But yeah, I'm gonna mainly focus on SPX and Nasdaq. Um, I prefer trading Nasdaq, but today I also traded S&P because it just had a better price action because Nasdaq already has this proportion block right here, which we reacted from. Now the thing is, we shouldn't go below the 50%, but right when we went below it, we went up. So I'm more bullish on Nasdaq than on S&P. And maybe if you didn't notice, guys, you can see it on weekly. We got. I'm gonna use the marker tool. We got one high, two highs, three highs. I mean, yeah, and four highs. Yeah, I have socials. Wait, I can put your links. Can you wait, guys? Can you wait, please? So I'm gonna tell you my socials and I know all of my socials that you can follow. But I just wait a second, guys. I have to manage that. So this is Discord. This is YouTube. I don't know if YouTube is worth putting here, but yeah. Can you click on this, guys? I don't know. So this is Twitter, Discord, and then we need also we need also YouTube. Okay, so these are links. I think um I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. No, yeah, I'm gonna write what it's for. I'm sorry, guys, but those are the basic links, and now we can go. So we can continue. So I'm sorry. So as you can see here, we got. Oh my God, apologizing, apologize. Right here. Okay, so right here we got one equal, one low, one high, two high, three highs, four highs. Um, so basically, what those are, if you don't study ICT, you can know what these are. These are basically equal highs, relative equal highs, which means there's a lot of there's a lot of buy stop resting below above it, and then breakout traders are probably gonna try to long this because this is a really if price goes above it, it's gonna go above it, and traders are gonna say, oh my god, really strong resistance level, resistance to support. We're gonna long it, and that's when we go short, right? Because we know what the algorithm's doing, and we know what the retail is doing. So we're gonna enter opposing that. So if we mark it up, we got one, two, three, four. These are basically equal highs, right? Right? It's like a couple points of distance, right? But as you can see, those are. I'm gonna put a rectangle on it so you can see it better. So right here, do this. Basically equal lows, right? Equal lows, and we're gonna do it in red. So there is sell stops above it. Opacity a little bit more, and turn off this. Okay. So you see, guys, those are sell stop, and this is my drawn liquidity. Why is this my drawn liquidity? As I said, retail is wanna there's a lot of there's a lot of buy stops, so people who went short were profitable, and then prices want to go above it, liquidate them, and then continue down without them, right? So price has a fuel, it has a reason to continue down, not just going down because there's a strong resistance level. Get it? If you don't understand anything, just comment in the chat. I can explain to you. Okay. So, yeah, this is my joint liquidity for Nasdaq. Hello, Castro King. Welcome. Um, this is the my joint liquidity, and we can easily join it by doing this. Let's mark it in orange. Let's do this double, and to see it better, I'm gonna also type joint liquidity. It's Magisha. Oh, hello, Magisha. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. We're just going through our bias review right now, but if the setup occurs, maybe I will consider taking. Now, don't follow me. This is just how I'm trading. You shouldn't trade based on my advice. You should take your trade by your own risk. I'm not telling you to take those trades. I'm just here to introduce you and to maybe to show you what I'm doing, and you maybe learn something new from this. So yeah, if you didn't yet, go check out my YouTube channel, but this is not important right now. Um, so this is my daily bias. Basically, I explain it to you really in depth, and you guys know what is this? This is a classic ICT bullish order block. Why is this a bullish order block? The answer is because this is the last down closed candle below the up move. It's the opening price that is actually the order block. Price goes up, confirms this as an order block, then we get a down close candle into that order block, and then we shoot up. So when we do that, this candle automatically becomes a propulsion block. If you haven't watched ICT's video on propulsion blocks, you have a video on his channel. I'm not gonna show it, but you can search it up. You can search it up, propulsion block. So I'm gonna mark it in blue as well. I don't have a marking for this one because it's not as common as order block and is known, but yeah, let's say this is a propulsion block, right? Okay, so what is a characteristic of propulsion block? The price shouldn't go below the 50%. Now we see price goes below the 50% right here, and what it does, it shoots up right away. So wait, do you guys hear the music? Is the music playing? Is the music playing? I'm not sure. It says it is, but I don't know how loud it is. So um, oh my god, I had my microphone so close to my mouth that it's actually glitching. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, so we got a propulsion block, and we shoot up after violating the 50%. Now, that's my. Do you hear music? Well, would you guys like a little bit of music? Maybe just a little bit for like a vibe or something, you know? Um, no music, no music. Okay, maybe now. No music. Okay, so you got okay, no music. Cool, cool. Thanks. I will keep that in mind for my future videos as well. No music is fine. Alright, but I just want to have a little bit of music because I'm not I'm kind of insecure. Yeah, I don't know why but my microphone is like not producing the decibels that the music is. It says that it's max volume, but it's not actually. So to the next time I will try my other microphone that I have. I don't know where it is currently, but I got another headset with another microphone, and I will try it for tomorrow. Okay, deal. Because um, when I'm listening to my stream on YouTube, I see I'm a little quiet, so I'm sorry, guys. This is my mistake. I'll try to fix that tomorrow. Again, this is just a test stream, so don't don't please don't like hate it or something because this is my first time actually doing it. So okay, let's go to the 1 hour, and we mark the opening. So we are bullish on Nasdaq. This is our joint liquidity. Now, let's mark the opening, which is 3030 open, and then on Nasdaq, we also what we can do is go to indicators. I'm just gonna add the sessions by Lux Algo so I can see the sessions better, and I'm gonna add. So yeah, those are my default sessions. I'm gonna disable the Asian session, but those are the sessions to identify liquidity. Okay, okay, thanks you, thanks Mike Ram. I appreciate it. Um, okay, cool. I'm glad you guys like it. So, what when ICT said, ICT mentioned in his video one setup for life, um, that you for the if you're trading the PM session, you should look for a launch highs and lows to be violated in the direction of your bias. So the ideal setup that I see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to talk a little bit louder. I just hope like other people in this apartment, like my parents, don't get annoyed because I'm so loud. I'm basically screaming right now, but I just hope they like they okay. So this is the low, which is the sell side liquidity. Why sell side liquidity? Well, because this is where the launch hour opens. It's right here at at 12 o'clock, which is this candle right here. So this is where launch opens. Just gonna draw a little line. Okay, back. Relax. Okay. Oof. So, why is this the sell side liquidity? Great question, and I'm gonna answer you right now. So ICT said that there are basically different session ranges where you can find liquidity from the highs and lows of those sessions. So, for example, if you're trading the AM session, which is right here, you would look for highs and lows from London session or PM session, preferably from PM session. But if those lows or highs are not in close proximity, then you should use the London lows and highs. As we see here, we see the London highs right here, and then we continue down at the opening. Now, this is not a perfect example, but I'm just showing you the concepts, all right? So, why is this the sell side liquidity again? It's because we have the launch session range right here, that this is the low and summer is this the high. But why are we not interested in going short? Because our bias is bullish. Our drawn liquidity is up here. Those four equal highs on daily and weekly chart as the drawn liquidity. We also don't have any liquidity to take right here. And if we look to take from range low to the range high, we are also below. This low is below the 50%, which means we can buy below the 50% because we're in premium. We are buying the better prices because we're buying below the 50%, okay? Okay, so this is simple. So we're getting the better price right here, which means we can long, but we can't short. We could short here, but our bias today is not short. So now listen to this, guys. Listen to this, and this is gonna open open your mind so good, okay? I'm gonna type in chat if you're listening because this is really important and it's about daily bias, and I want you to guys to listen to this. I'm gonna just drink a little bit of water. Okay, so let's continue. So this is a really important about daily bias. Okay, daily bias is basically every day. Daily bias is short and long. Okay, there's basically every day is a 50% daily bias long and 50% daily bias short. Right? You can have daily bias and long, and the other person will have daily bias short. There is no one daily bias. Every day there are two bias, long and short. Okay, this is important. But what your view on market is that you anticipate the longs, right? You are not you are bet you are more confident with your bias. You only trade specific setups. You are consistent, and this is the key, right? If you go watch the ICT Forex series, you will actually see he says that. And I'm not saying you that he actually says that. I'm telling you what he said. And I don't remember the video, but it's one of his forex for lot. I believe it's like forex market maker course, primer course or something that I watched a couple of days ago. It's really informative. You learn a lot of those basic concepts, but it's for forex, right? And it's from 5 years ago if you want to check that out. But this is what he said. So don't be so like a daily bias is not hard process to find, right? It is what you think market will do next. Don't focus on others because daily bias is 50% long and 50% short every single day. Okay? Okay. Now when we understand that, we know that we are not wrong. We are never wrong actually. We are not wrong. Yes, we may have a losing trade, but we are not wrong, right? Our daily bias was long and we entered this setup. We were consistent, we followed our plan, we followed our rules. So this is a accepted laws, right? We were not wrong, remember, because because bias is 50% long and 50% short. Okay, so we went over that, and now we can go, we can continue with the analysis, right? Okay, so so uh yeah, I just hope you guys hear me well because I don't want to be that guy that might start mock at the end and keeps talking. So okay, so as you can see, I'm gonna mark that out. I'm gonna mark the lunch lows and highs right here, and I'm gonna do a 12 o'clock to 1:30. This is the lunch range session range to 1:30 right there. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this and we'll see. Okay, so as you can see, this is the lunch session range. If we trade a PM, this is the really important session highs and lows that we have to follow. Now, remember, my bias is bullish. Why? We have the equal highs. We are below the 50% of the equilibrium from the low to high of the dealing range, and then I can show you that. So 50% low and high. This is the 50% line. This is a different one. So low to high, 50% of the range right here. This low is below it, so we are buying the better price. We're buying in discount. Okay, so I'm only looking for this low to be taken, and then I'm gonna look a for a long setup to form. Now, what if we don't take this high? What if we take this high? What if we take this high? Well, maybe we do, but that would not be the ideal setup. The setup doesn't form every day. It forms a couple times a week, but not every single day. Okay, so once we understand that, you have to first understand your psychology, right? Psychology. You can't go in the marketplace thinking you're gonna win every single time. You can't go in the marketplace thinking you're gonna get the trade every single time. Yes, I'm dealing with those problems too, right? And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Yet I'm still doing these mistakes. I'm still trading every day when I should not to, right? I'm still not the ICT himself, right? I'm still not perfect. I still do mistakes. I'm a drawdown on my challenge, on my funded challenge. If you wanna know, 1.5% drawdown, right? Today is good. Today I made profit 0.5%, but um, yeah, we can bounce back. I hope so, but we're not. This is not the topic that I wanted to talk about in this session. Um, and so we took the sell side right here. We move up. Now this was really displacement, but we're not looking to buy right here. Maybe if the setup occurs, right? Because look, if you take a Fibonacci from low to high, you see this fair value gap is in a discount, right? So this could be a potential long setup from this fair value gap. But if price continues, what we're targeting, this sell side liquidity, which is also the low of the lunch low on the lunch session range low, right? Now this would be the ideal setup. If this setup occurs today to the 4 p.m., if price comes back below, shows the 2022 model or the any other model, entry model such as OTE, like I will enter and I will enter this trade on live stream as well. But if the perfect setup doesn't occur, especially in PM when volatility is not at the highest, I'll just skip the trade, skip the session. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming as well, so there's no need to hurry, and I'm gonna probably be streaming every single day or every other day. Okay, so you guys will see what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. I'm gonna show my trade in the Discord, so yeah, we can we can trade together as well. So I'm just waiting for price to play out. What a 1 minute is doing, what a 15 minutes doing. We're not doing really much. We just went below this high, but this is what ICT calls a high resistance liquidity run, right? We move down, and if we look at 1 minute, we break structure right here, and to this low, to this high right here, where there's also a breaker, to this high right here, there's a low resistance liquidity run, right? You see how price easily gets to this. Price stops at this low, consolidates, but you see how easily it gets to those points, right? Well, this is a high. This is a liquidity runs from ICT teaching as well, right? You see how price easily goes to this. This is also how you determine your bias. This is how I determine my bias as well. We can go to Euro USD. Like I was trading with my friend. His name is Matas. He's also commented on my stream. We are sometimes trading together, and yeah, basically, as you can see, we were discussing this in the Discord a few days ago, and I'm gonna tell you guys today as well. So as you can see, what we have here is this is a push up, creating this liquidity void right here inside this. If we drop down, there'll be a lot of fair value gaps and volume imbalances, right? So because this is a straight move up, and now when we broke a short-term high, every single low that is broken is a low resistance liquidity run until we take out this high. We didn't quite take it. We came close it, but it's not, price action is not every time is not perfect, right? Yeah, it may be controlled by the algorithm, but it's also came into this inversion fair value gap, rejected it 3 times and shoot up, right? But I was expecting a bias right here. I was expecting a short bias to this level or this level. It doesn't matter. It was just a short bias, right? Because the low resistance liquidity runs occurs when we have a push up, a short-term low is broken, and this we don't have any lows, right? There's no order blocks and breaker blocks and PD arrays, and price can easily go to this level, but has a hard time going through it, right? Well, this is price has an easy way to go through it, and every low has to be taken, and this is a easy trade. This is an easy bias you can get. Now the same we see here on the Nasdaq. I was on the 15-minute, right? We have an easy way coming to this low, which created this move up, but then we have highs here, and the price is consolidating, right? Now, as you can see, I'm gonna mark this fair value gap right here. Yes, yes, sir. Hello. You here? I'm glad. We have a fair value gap right here. This is also where I'm gonna be looking to take my entry from. Why? Because we have a higher high, we have a 50%, and now this. I'm not gonna take this trade. No, I'm not gonna take this trade 100%. If the price shows the setup, I will anticipate and react to price. I'm not gonna predict it. I'm gonna react, but that's how we should do it. And also, sometimes I'm also like trading when I should not be, and no one is perfect. I'm also doing mistakes, so there's nothing wrong with you doing a mistake from time to time. Okay, so we know our bias for Nasdaq is bullish. We went over why. We see this is our all block. Price could drop to this fair value gap, what we see right here. I'm gonna place a raise because I don't want to draw this far. Okay, so this is where price reacted, and we can also drop down to this order block after sweeping the sell side, and this is gonna be a really high probability trading around this zone right here. Okay, so we went over Nasdaq, and now I want to get over the S&P 500 or the SPX 500 bias as well, because I'm looking to trade this on this as well. So I'm gonna add Nasdaq right here for the SMT divergences, and let's go. So thank you for 21 viewers as well. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so oh, by the way, if you want to see this, those are all my favorite indicators. I don't really need that one, but those are my favorite indicators. So, yeah, I think I should add the watermark as well, just to custom text. It's gonna be Zikr. Kind of cool, I guess. Empty slot one custom text. Okay. So, um, yeah, we are gonna go over the S&P 500 bias right now, and what I think about it, so you guys know as well what I think and how if I will take the trade. Now, note we are only 10 minutes in the session, so maybe so we have a lot of time, so we don't need to rush things, right? Okay. Let me just. Okay. So, the bias for S&P. Let's start with the weekly chart. Now, where do I think the weekly candle is gonna expand to? I think that we can see we got a high here, and this is the this is the this is the nice uptrend. As you can see, we were trending up for the past like a month or so. We're just strongly in an uptrend, and I can search the futures as well to see if we have anything on futures. So with futures, we have we don't really see anything. It's basically the same. So I can I don't need to watch the futures that much. So I'm gonna just drop to SPX what I'm actually trading. So if we look at daily chart, what do we have here? Those 2 points. What do you see? What is this? If we drop to the daily chart, all of this are equal highs, right? Those are 3 equal highs right here. Why? Because they're approximately there's really little distance um uh uh like there's really not much space going on. Like how much is this range? It's like only this is on S&P, this is one handle, right? This is one handle. The range is one handle. This is nothing. You could count it as equal lows, and you can see how liquidity is built up right here. We got a rejection block right here, which is also a drawn liquidity. This is oh, thank you, deep rats made to you. You're doing fine. Thanks. Thank you guys for support, and I hope tomorrow will be better, but we'll see how today will go. Okay, I'm gonna figure some and repair some stuff to for and prepared for tomorrow. But if today's fine, tomorrow it's gonna be even better. Okay, so we have equal highs right here. We have a rejection block, which can be also treated as liquidity, which means there's a lot of liquidity here, and same as Nasdaq, I have a lot of liquidity right here, which could mean that we are bullish on both indices, which is good sign because they're correlated and they move the same, right? Except when you have a divergence, which means manipulation in the market. Divergence is basically when one pair is going up and the second pair is going down, or making higher highs and the second pair making lower highs. This is a sign of weakness and strongness in the market by one pair, and strongness by second pair. So one is showing weakness and one strongness, right? And it's basically a sign of manipulation as well. So our daily bias is bullish. Now, what concerns me about what makes the daily bias for Nasdaq stronger? What? It's this propulsion block right here, and this we have this daily up close candle before. We have this down big juicy down close candles which could act as one order block, and we also have this candle as one order block. But we also have support of the propulsion block, which means I'm more bullish on Nasdaq than on S&P because we have equal highs right here, but we have we basically went straight up right here on the S&P. But the good thing is, why is the bias actually bullish on S&P? Well, the perfect scenario is, and this is really good. Like this setup for the daily, I mean the bias is really visible right now, right? So this down close candle acts as one consecutive order block. The opening price of those two candles act as an order block, as support, right? Price should support that level, and as you can see, it went down and went up before touching the order block. What does that mean? That means that price is engineer liquidity. Like, right? People here go long right before this order block, and people they go long, they're profitable. But then what does price do? It liquidates profitable traders, taps into our order block, react from the opening price, and then shoot up. Mm. So we have a nice wick, which is a really nice sign that can you hear me? Okay, which is a really nice sign that we reacted nicely from this order block. Okay, so we can drop to 1 hour time frame. So we drop down to the time frames and let's go to the 1 hour. As you can see, we have broken the structure, which is the short-term high being broken on the 1 hour time frame, right? Nice work seeing the narrative. Oh, thanks, Glenn Blaine. I appreciate it. Now, let's see what the Nasdaq is doing. Yeah, it's basically reacting. We didn't tap this fair value gap, so I'm just gonna set an alert if I miss it. So um, I'm gonna add the price alert. Okay, so I got an alert set if price cup steps here, just to be extra careful because our bias is bullish and we at least want a long right here. Okay, but S&P we have equal highs right here, right? Which means that there's a lot of orders right here. A lot of orders, and this is probably we're gonna draw to next. But first we have to ask ourselves, how are we gonna get there? We already know where are we going, where did we come from, and now we're gonna have to see how are we going to go there. Now we can ask ourselves, like, this is a nice volume imbalance. When we liquidated those buyers right here, took at the short-term low on the daily, taps into a wall block, we saw this volume imbalance. And how does volume imbalances work? Is basically where there's an inefficiency between buyers and sellers, right? For example, here was the inefficiency, and volume imbalance tend to really attract the price, right? It's a real life market magnet, because price tends to really go for these volume imbalances. As you can see here, every single volume imbalance got filled. When we fill this one, we fill this one. There's no volume imbalance is here, and we went for this one after reacting from this order block and taking the short-term low liquidity. So go to 1 hour as we went before. So what do we see here? We see external external liquidity taken. We also come into external order block. This is internal liquidity on 1 hour, but external on the low time frames. We're gonna drop down later. So we have a market structure shift on 1 hour, and this is really important for our directional bias. Still, this is not our trade setup. This is only bias, right? If we take the Fibonacci from low to high, we see a fair value gap aligning with this high for support, which is actually a breaker as well. Now we could classify this as a breaker, but this could also be a breaker on a lower time frame. It's aligning with this and on the 50%. So previous hour could be a nice buy when we came into this fair value gap, shoot straight up, but this was doing large out, right? So this was just engineer liquidity. What I'm expecting is for price to take out this short-term low right here, same as Nasdaq, right? It just the difference is that Nasdaq already took the sell side right here and moved down and created the low of the previous day's range, but SPX actually stayed in the range and didn't go below this low, which shows that SPX is stronger for the buy side, which means I will likely trade SPX over Nasdaq. Even though Nasdaq bias is much cleaner, I will still rather trade S&P, which is stronger than Nasdaq. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? I hope it is, but we can continue. We can continue. Yeah, I will most likely I'll rather trade S&P or SPX than Nasdaq because SPX is much stronger than Nasdaq, creating the higher high, while Nasdaq, whoops, while Nasdaq created the, created a high low, while Nasdaq created the lower low right here, which we see which is called SMT or smart money technique or smart S&T divergence, smart money technique divergence. Okay, so pricing is dropping down on Nasdaq as well. Still didn't come to this fair value gap. Now I made a recent video on a breaker block, which is a really powerful by ICT, and we can implement this into here as well. So we see a move down coming into this fair value gap, clearing equal lows right here. A relative equal lows being taken into the fair value gap, reacted of this order block, or this can be a proportion block as well. Reacted, shoot up during lunch. Okay, so what is the price telling us, right? It's telling us price is stronger than Nasdaq, so we see we are probably gonna see a bigger move on Nasdaq, right? But the I'm gonna rather trade S&P because it's stronger. It can move higher. Nasdaq can also move higher because it didn't move as much as the S&P before. But I'm trading the S&P because it's stronger. It's much more likely to move higher because it it's not showing weakness like Nasdaq that created a lower low, right? Okay, I'm gonna continue. We swept the lows and then we reacted from this order block and we move up. Okay, so but this is during lunch hour, right? This is not actually this is just liquidity building for the PM session. So if you take a Fibonacci just like the Nasdaq, we also see there's a fair value gap in line. Okay, but what else is this fair value gap is aligning with? What else? Can you see it? Yeah. So as I was telling you before about the break, right? We have a move down, clearing sell stops, coming into the imbalance and shooting up um, from this order block. This you can take into candles, opening price, order block, right? Invalidations below it or below this low. Okay, so we didn't actually violate it, right? So this is still valid. The buys are still bullish. What? On the 5 minute? Which fair value gap? I see that on the 5 minute price has already mitigated your 15-minute FVG. Maybe instead wait for something lower like FVG at 3-4 on the 5 minute. It mitigated. No, it didn't mitigate it yet. It didn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade this. As I said, I'm gonna wait for a nice setup to form here. If a setup doesn't form, I'm gonna wait for this sell side, which is the better setup. And remember, this is the high probability setup because it's also including the sell side liquidity from lunch session range. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, you have the free chat open for everyone. So as I was telling you about a breaker theory, we have a move up, clearing sell stops, and then what is the last up close candle or range of up close candles before we take that sell stops? Well, it's this up close candle right here. It's not that clear, right? It's not that clear, so we can drop to 5 minute and actually refine it. Now, where do we refine it? As you can see, this is the range now. So right here to here. We don't count this as a breaker block because we have this range right here, which is the actual range before we take sell stops. You have to maybe practice that and learn how to the more you practice, the more you will see that form, right? Okay. Now we can look for more confluences, which is order block right here, inversion fair value gap. But we see how nice we're reacting from this fair value gap on 15 minute. You see how nice we're reacting with this 5 minute candle? You see? But we have no short-term high. The closest short-term high is right here. So this is a long range for price to come, 5 handles. So we can maybe expect a step down after we create a new short-term high. We'll see. We'll react to price. Remember, don't try to predict it, uh, anticipate it. Okay, so we have this breaker refined. Now, if we go to a lower time frame, um, it's gonna get like this. It's gonna be more choppy. So I think the cleanest one is on the 15 minutes. So I'm gonna, but so is on the 5 minutes. So I'm gonna use that because it's also the biggest range. Okay, so if we drop down uh, below this sell stops, this will be the ideal setup. Now I don't expect price to form a setup here, right? I don't expect it, but I will anticipate it if it does. And this is the sell side right here. This, as I said, maybe 3 times. This is what I'm actually waiting for, and this is what I will actually take with with confidence, with 100% confidence, 100%. I will not even blink, not blink. I'll be 100% confident if we see a setup below here, but I don't know if we're gonna do that. So we're acting from this. Now let's look at Nasdaq. They're correlated, right? So Nasdaq is still didn't move down. There's still space for Nasdaq to move down, right? But we are actually reacting from this, which means Nasdaq made a lower low. Let's see what S&P did. It made a lower low as well. Now we see we don't have any real divergence here, so we and again divergence, SMT is not as a used as a entry setup. It's used as a confluence. So we see we're reacting from this value gap. We can also put the 50% and mark it out, which is right here. Okay, cool. So we have the 50% of this fair value gap, or consequent encouragement. Sorry if I said it wrong, but it's kind of hard for me to say. Um, okay, so you see a nice displacement to the upside now, but there's still no market trigger shift, which would be the perfect criteria to match the 2022 model. You see that we still didn't go to the 50%, and let's see what Nasdaq is doing as well. We're reacting from Nasdaq as well, but we are not into the discount zone in Nasdaq. Did we come into the discount zone in the S&P? No, so we shouldn't be buying. This is how you check if you should be buying or not. You can take the Fibonacci again from the range low to the range high. 50%. I'm gonna make it clear, which is here. Make it this. You can see it now, right? It's right here. We didn't go below it. There's no trade. We are buying at worst price. Institutions will wanna buy here, below the discount. So I'm not gonna take this trade even if we come up, down. Even if we continue up, that's totally fine. We're not gonna chase price. Maybe anticipate it later in the move, but we're not gonna chase it when we don't really expect, and when we don't really when our analyses are not matching what price. Where our expectations are not matching what price is doing, because I'm fine price just going up or just going down, right? I don't care if the setup doesn't form. I don't care, because I will anticipate a price. I'm not predicting it will go up there. I'm just saying this is my daily narrative. This is what I expect price to do. So yeah, we're seeing the rejection, and we formed the fair value gap here, which we could trade and then go down. Do we have any volume imbalances? I'm not sure. So we can check the EU, what the EU is doing, because when we're rating on the S&P, well, there's not much. We are coming into this rejection block. 50% of the wick extended. We could react from it, but this is the quick the like when I look at the chart, I see this, the wick rejection block. We come into it, we reject, and look for this fair value gap. This is the in 10 what I see in 10 seconds without looking or thinking. This is what I see: reject or take out the high, come down, rebalance, or take. Um, well, this is a perfect example of the low resistance liquidity run, right? We have this high right here. We see price go above. When we break a short-term high, with, every short-term high broken will be a low resistance liquidity run. This is just how market moves, right? You can look up ICT's video about it, but and GBP/USD, it's also bullish. It's bullish for me. Why? Again, low resistance liquidity run. We have this low that created this. After we see break of structure way down here, we continue to move up. Every short-term high is a low resistance liquidity run. On the weekly, it's even more visible. Yeah, it's more visible on the weekly, right? After the short-term high is broken, every short-term high right here is a low resistance liquidity run. Did we break this high? Yes, we did. So now this high, this weekly high is to be targeted, and then every single high until this will be my bullish bias for GU. This is really beautiful example on GU of low and high resistance liquidity runs. Once we get above this high, price is going to have a hard time getting above those highs and above those mitigation blocks that are inside this, or order blocks or breaker blocks. I'm not too sure because I don't remember everything, but I know the concepts. Like I don't remember. I know the highs liquidity that there are mitigation blocks right here, and the price is having a hard time going through that, right? This is basically a definition of a low resistance liquidity run because it has no resistance going through that. Okay, so S&P just doing its thing, creating a short-term high, creating a potential 2022 model, but not thinking about entering. Why not? Why? Because there's a premium discount and there's a premium. Now, why not use this low? You may be asking, right? Why not use this low? It's also a low, and this is also a high, and we also took this low liquidity. Well, I want to use I want to use the full range, not just every single short-term high. I want to use the range. This is the low of the range. This is the high of the range, and if we extend it, we have a range from this high to this low. We should be buying below this, which we are, but then we have a new range. We're not meeting the criteria. Now we can see what it happens. I can enter on demo, but note, I won't enter. I will not actually enter because I'm gonna enter on demo only when I actually enter, so you guys can see what I'm actually entering. You can see this on TradingView. I'm not gonna do any demo trades. I'm gonna reset my paper trading account, and I'm gonna trade only for you guys the same setups as I trade on my real account. So reset. Let's do 10k as normal challenge, and let's see. Okay, so we got our paper trading account and set up, and now we can start. Equalize, more support for if we break it. Okay, so there's not really much going on, as you can see. We're still not reacting from this. This is just it's not looking too good. I guess there's no fair value gap. This doesn't look too good to me, to be honest, guys. I wouldn't enter here. If you think you can enter, don't listen to me. I'm not saying you to do anything. This is just my analysis. Okay. So we got displacement now. We're aiming for this short-term high. Now this could be a nice setup, but again, I'm looking to enter from discount, not above, I'm not looking to enter in premium. Just be patient, and we'll see how this goes. It's okay if you miss a trade, a missed trade, or a missed opportunity is not a losing trade, so it's totally fine, and you guys shouldn't be bothered with it. Um, 3.8. Oh wait, you mean this fair value gap? Yeah, there's also a fair value gap right here. there's also a fair value gap right here. Right here, right? You mean this one? Yeah, but look, this is also a fair value gap, right? Yeah, it is. That's true. But this one is aligning with the breaker. This one is basically inside a breaker. We engineer more liquidity, right? We are engineering liquidity. There's also um, a propulsion block. This candle is also a propulsion block. I think it is. I'm not that expert on this, but because I didn't literally focus on propulsion block, I know what it is. But I'm guessing that we don't have a propulsion block here. I'm sorry, we don't have one here. But because this is not a order block, I would use lower than. You mean this one, the extreme one? The extreme one. You mean the this one? Um, yeah. Price can come to that. Now we just broke the short-term high. We got fair value gap on the 3 minute, 2 minute, and 1 minute. Yeah, you mean this one? Yes. Okay. 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 I get it. Well, you can see we didn't we have aligning. This one is outside a breaker. One is in deep discount, right? Price isn't like, I don't know if price is gonna get there, to be honest, because even this one, because it already failed, but this one is perfect. Like, it's perfectly fits inside a breaker right here, perfectly inside a breaker. There's an order block right here. This last candle below the upside opening price. There's also order block of these, all of these candles right here. And why this one? Because as you can see, we came in, but this is the 50%. I want price to get below it, maybe wick, but not close above the 50%. This would be an awesome confirmation for me, showing a um, bullish confirmation of bullish setup. Now we also engineer liquidity. We have a low. How do I edit this? We have a low here, and we have a low here. Those are relative vehicle lows before we get into discount. What I'm seeing is actually liquidity building up here. Of course, I'm not right. I'm not sure if I'm right, but what I'm seeing is manipulation, consolidation, manipulation, and then distributing up. Right? This is my thought. After we get a back again in this fair value gap, and then but not closing below it. The perfect criteria would be not closing below the 50%, just wicking below, but not closing below the fair value gap would be really, really nice. Well, I'm gonna still wait for the price. I hope you guys are doing good. You guys are not like bored or something. If you are, just tell me. I can, of course, we can do it on our stream tomorrow, but yeah, we're close to this fair value gap. Fair value gap to this 50% of the wick on EU. So this could be our drawn liquidity as well. So let's add new wick opening gaps to our chart. I'm gonna use this by Lux Algo to basically automate to basically make the process of this faster. Okay, 5. We see? What do we see here? Equal highs. This is amazing. This is a drawn liquidity that is obvious, right? What? Just one indicator instead of drawing is save you time, and you can see every single thing. It's in the midpoint, high and low. This is the perfect example of buy side liquidity. This could be your target for a silver bullet trade right here. Why? We have one high, two highs, three highs, plus a drawn liquidity from the new week opening gap. 3 equal highs. This could be a silver bullet potential trade. Now we have a silver bullet window right here. Okay. Okay, good. But where should you enter for silver bullet. Now you don't have any fair value gap under 1 minute, so we'll drop on a 3 minute, 2 minute, or 1 minute. There's this fair value gap, but we didn't reach into it. So there is a perfect opportunity. What is the range? It's not 10 handles, so this is not a high probability. This is also not 10 handles, but you could count that as a trade from this fair value gap. But because it's also having, if it does go down and it wanna go up, you also have support of the new week opening gap aligning with this fair value gap perfectly to the tick. It's inside, fully inside. That is showing me a strong support level for the price where it could turn around. And I'm gonna shorten this breaker so you guys can see the price action going here. This could be a nice trade, silver bullet trade. Entering here, 5 handle stop loss, 5 handle TP. And the range is actually really good. This is probably one of the nicest setups I've seen. The range could be 5 handle-ish. Let's go to the 5 minute to see. So this is the midpoint, which is the high is 10, the midpoint is 9.5. This could be a potential trade. We also got a 5 minute fair value gap. Yeah, I'm thinking about entering this. Maybe. Because, but, it's hard, man. It's like, I don't really usually trade a PM session. That's why I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit like not favoring this trade because I don't usually trade a PM silver bullet specifically just because of the volatility, but it seems pretty good. So and we also see that we can reach above it, so I may enter right in here, risking 0.5%, of course, not full 1%, because I usually only risk 0.5% on the PM trades because they're a little lower probability because of the volatility, but still good trade if it wins. So maybe I'll see what price action does and then we'll see what happens. Let's look at Nasdaq. We are already reaching our new week opening gap from this week. Didn't move to here, but still have liquidity. Okay, we got a nice displacement. Now, I would really like to see drop into this fair value gap from the 5 minute, and this would be my potential entry. If we come here before it, it's fine. I'm not gonna chase price. I'm gonna wait, but maybe if we see here, and what is the DXY doing? It's sweeping the lunch lows, which could be a good sign. Let's go to the daily and let's see the buys of the DXY as well. I'm just gonna keep the two charts on my chart so I can see what SPX is doing, just to see if there's need for me to act quick. But let's see. Oh wait, this is the new chart I have to get here. Yeah, there are my drawings. Nice. Okay. So it's up this on the XY. Let's go to the 5 minute. Reset chart. Okay. So, this is the trade I'm looking to take on SPX today during the silver bullet trade. This is the explanation of the silver bullet, guys. Finding the drawn liquidity, finding the fair value gap to enter, finding the high probability fair value gap, of course, and then I'm still worrying about the sell side. Again, it's fine if I lose. I will maybe take another trade if it come here, but as long as the silver bullet is as long as the silver bullet is here, I'm probably gonna enter. Just gotta look for more confirmation of the from the dollar index. So we see dollar index is just doing its thing. It's obvious, you know. It's wanna take out this low right here. Why does it wanna take out this low? Sell side liquidity. Why? Because again, low resistance liquidity run to this point, and if it takes out this low, it's going to have a hard time going through that consolidation, which is made from right here. And this, guys, is a confirmation for me that DXY is bearish, SPX is bullish, and I can enter from this fair value gap. TP1 5 handles and TP2 buy side liquidity or midpoint of this, and VOG and VOG new week opening gap, I guess. Okay, my bias for DXY is bullish, for SPX is bullish. Everything is aligning. I can now wait and see what price does, if it returns to my fair value gap or not. I will not take this fair value gap. Remember, I will not chase price. I'll wait. I'll wait for it to come back down. If it doesn't go down, it's fine. I'm fine with the trade. Totally fine. I'm not gonna chase the price. I'm fine with not losing, right? I'm fine with not taking any trade. I'm fine with not losing. But if I get a trade, it's perfect. If I take this trade, it's gonna be like not really nice thought silver bullet, and that's what I'm gonna be confident about. Rather than just entering here or at a breakout, even worse, and then hoping for the best. No, because I know the edge is on my side, right? Okay, so we now gotta wait. So what would be my framework for the trade? If I enter here, have to be below it for spread, right there. This would be the entry for, because the spread will get you in before. Now I'm gonna, okay, so the stop loss would have to be here, and then take profit 1 5 handles, take profit 2 buy side or midpoint at 1 to 2 if price comes back. If it doesn't, again, missed opportunity. It's not a loss, it's totally fine. So this is my framework on this trade. This is my view. If you guys have any other view, write in the comments. If you don't agree, if you agree, let me know. I'm totally fine with your opinions, because I'm not expert in trading, but I'm learning, and I'm now saying what I say. Trying to make you understand it as well. Okay, so we see pushing up. On a 1 minute, there's also a fair value gap aligning with the fair value gap on 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. I'm confident this fair value gap is strong. Pair, if you see another confluence, more confluence is never too bad, right? We see a bullish order block on the 5 minute, showing you additional confluence. Plus, we see a implied fair value gap. No, inversion fair value gap. I mixed the IFVG term. It's a inversion fair value gap, and I'm gonna mark it as IFVG. Okay, so this is my framework for the trade, and now we just gotta wait. So now you can guys talk in the chat, and I'm gonna answer your questions, and we'll see. And when price gets close, I'll see what DXY is doing. I'll see what Nasdaq is doing, and if everything aligns, I'm not gonna place my limit now. I'm gonna place my limit or enter with market order when we come down, but I'm not doing anything in my MT5 right now. Oh, so Glenn Blaine, okay. So you like the new week opening gap? Yeah, because it's a little high. Yeah, okay, but okay, listen. Why I'm picking this with new week opening gap? If you watch the ICT silver bullet video, you will see that the high probability silver bullet, right, is having a 10 handle framework. That's what I'm looking for, this framework and the fair value gap. I'm looking for this framework to be like matched to the ICT's rules. So it's gonna be high probability, because I don't want to take stupid doozy trades, right? We also got this liquidity equal highs. We're gonna get it eventually, I'm sure about that. And we also have a lot of liquidity void right here. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. I'm looking for the framework of 10 handles, and although this new week opening gap is literally perfectly placed there with this free equal highs just before it, I think that's a really nice drawn liquidity. Even though if you're trading a macro, which I don't really specify in, I'm still learning about macros. I'm not expert. I'm not gonna talk about them on live to confuse you guys. But this would be my trade, taking 50% off and taking one to two, taking additional position, closing it right here. It's not high, it's just a high probability silver bullet because the framework matches the new week opening gap perfectly. And the stop loss is not going to be below this low, but it's going to be 5 handles as ICT mentions. Now it could be below this low, but I like it 5 handles. Alright? So if you have any more questions, if you don't agree with me, just say it. I'm fine. I would like to hear you guys' opinions. So I'm gonna check the Discord if anyone is saying something, and maybe I can answer. How to drop off. Okay. Mm, um. Yeah. This is basically the trade, and now we just gotta be patient. It's not gonna come down, but we gotta come. It's gonna come down if it wants to, but we're gonna go. We're gonna be patient. So now it's coming down. I'm gonna just calculate my lot size to be sure. I'm gonna place so 5.5 handles for spread. So if you have any questions, write it in the comments below. I'm gonna appreciate if you ask. It's not like you know. Um, 10k account size 0.5%. Calculate. Okay, so I can send you a screenshot. Okay, so I can share you I can show you the screenshot. Um, no wait, I can't do that right now. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So if you have any questions, again, comments are open for everyone, and I'm gonna be happy to answer them, of course. If you want me to check out any pair, such as such as um, any forex pair, any crypto, if you want me to check it out, maybe US 30, US 30, US 30, then write it in comments below. I'm sorry guys, but whew, yeah, I'm gonna just skip a little talk. I hope you guys find this insightful, and yeah, I'm gonna be talking relaxed right now till we get filled. If we don't get filled, it's fine. Um, Tomorrow is a new session. I will be streaming as well, so be prepared. I believe it's 8:30 to 12 o'clock New York local time. Okay, so price is coming down. I will open my MetaTrader 5 now. Um, so lot size 0.91 for me. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna wait now. So guys, you will see the trade executed live if the price comes here, and then we will see what happens. Do you trade GBP USD? I do trade GBP USD, but not that often. Not that often. Really rarely. But I can do analysis if you want. I'll be happy to check it out. I already did it, I think, but like a little bit. I trade GBP. No, GDT USD. GDT USD. Wait, I can. Is this up here or did you? Is it a typo? So wait, is um Ogundeep Ogundipe, is GDT USD up here, or did you mean GBP USD? I'm a little bit confused now. I know GDT USD is something, but I'm not sure if you meant that or GBP USD because I'm a little confused now. It's a typo? Okay, it's GBP USD. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. I trade GBP USD sometimes. GU. Okay, yeah, GU works. I know. Um yeah, well, I looked at it as well because I'm looking for price to every time price makes a higher high, my bias will be bullish from that because I will expect it to be broken because of the high low resistance liquidity run I was telling you about before. The low resistance liquidity run will be taking the every new high that is made with low resistance and until we reach that level. When we reach that level, this is where we'll stop and where we start consolidating most probably. Okay, so that is my expectations. And let's see how are we doing on S&P SPX. How is our trade going? We are inside this fair value gap right now. Let's see, this fair value gap may be depending on our trade if we continue or if we go below it. Okay? Okay. If you guys still don't know anything, I'm here to answer you. Okay, so I just drank a little bit of water, and as you can see, we don't have any volume imbalances below here. So what is this showing me is actually a good sign. This is a good sign that we will not continue. I hope we will not, but based on our silver bullet theory, will not continue below this low, or maybe below the fair value gap. Will not close it, but this is we made a imbalance here, so we'll come back up here. If we come down, mitigate us, that will be another confirmation, right? If we come down before filling this volume imbalance, this okay, so now I will open, I have my MetaTrader 4 open, and I'm gonna set a limit order just below it. We tapped into the fair value gap, and I'm gonna watch now. And I entered with market order right now, and we'll see what happens. Stop loss is at I entered at 44051 551. As you can see, spread got me above it, but my stop loss is also covering the spread, so I will manage that. I'm also gonna enter here, create a buy. Wait, can I do that? So 0.92. Okay, then let's do one. Fuck, bro, it got me up here. Okay, well, I entered here on MetaTrader, right? So that's sorry for my language. I shouldn't said it, but I'm sorry, guys. My bad. So I basically entered here, and my first TP is here. I'll be taking 50% off and moving my stop to break even. If I lose, that's totally fine. But if I win, that's also fine. So um, I hope you guys like the stream. Do you like the stream till now? Stop losses. Let me know if you joined the stream and if you find it insightful. Let me know, please. I will be glad if you do that. Um, but my trading view is actually getting me in here, so I will do this, and then how do I? How do I? Um, so this is I'm buying sell limit 0.5. Oh, I should have entered with one. Well, screw it. I'm gonna. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I'll just set my TP here, and then my additional TP is gonna be up here. Thank you, Glenn Blaine. Thank you for your uh, thank you for your feedback. I love it. Okay, so as you can see, a little bit of drawdown. But if this candle closes nicely, maybe even engulfs this candle. But I'm expecting price to go into this volume imbalance, and it will draw up there. So this is maybe what I will looking to take partial, maybe because it's the silver bullet session. I don't usually trade, but this is what I'm looking to take. Now we are looking to go into this imbalance 100, not 100. Like we will get up here, but maybe not like right away. So we just gotta be patient, not panic if we are in drawdown, and we should be fine. Now you may think my my risk reward is negative, but actually I have my stop loss here. I just covered the spread. So it's basically 1 to 1. So I'm gonna hit the TP, which will be those highs, which are on 4414. Perfect. Okay. If you guys um, mm, thank you for being here, guys. Again, thank you all. I love you, guys. I love you, everyone. And I just hope, um, well, we'll see how this trade goes. Just now gotta wait. This is basically the highlight of our session today because um, it may be a loss, it may be a win, but it doesn't matter. It's a really nice trade by uh, by uh, by my analysis. It's a really nice trade. So again, my bias is bullish. I'm taking a trade with my bias, with my analysis. If I lose, um, that's that's a really nice trade, and I will accept the loss. I will not accept the loss. I wouldn't accept the loss if I emotional entered, but I waited for my entry, and this is why I really like this setup. We could enter even lower at the implied F3G, but this is the silver bullet. So basically, winning this will put me in a position about just below 1% for the day on my funded accounts. So if I lose, I'm gonna be basically break even because I won a trade earlier today. So what is the DXY doing? It's bearish. Do we have a silver bullet on DXY? We we may retrace higher because based on the DXY we have a imbalance here. We'll go higher and then down. But if we drop to 1 minute, we yeah, this is basically a volume imbalance we withdraw to. But we don't have any volume imbalance here, so we should be fine. You know, I'm gonna just enter again on TradingView so I can take partials. So I can modify order. Wait, I'm just gonna see how wait. Trading view partials. So I see you guys. Uh, oh, you click this? No, you click this. Partial close. One. Partial close. No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Wait. Sorry guys, but this is just my stuff. Buy. Close. Partial close. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Wait, does anyone know how to take partials on TradingView? I don't really trade that much on TradingView, so I don't know. Do you place a sell order? I think that's it. Sell limit. Yeah, that's it. That's the one right there. Partial here. Take profit here. Partial here. Okay, so this is my trade. This is the actual trade. That is really nice. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so do you see that? Do you see what just happened? So this is a really good sign. What? We reacted from this fair value gap on Nasdaq. We also reacted from this fair value gap and this breaker block right here. If you didn't notice, last down. Oh no, this is actually a breaker block. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have something. We have something. We're back. So what is the main what is making me confident here, right? I want to document my trade, my feelings, my emotions, how I feel. I feel confident. Um, but this is really, I'm not just saying that. I really feel confident. There's no butterflies in my stomach. Why? Because I analyzed. I trust my analysis. I trust my bias. I trust my narrative. Um, if I lose, Hello, Emina Procket. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you have a great day and great stream. So, I'm looking to for price to draw to this volume imbalance, and then we'll see what happens after, you know, after we come to this volume imbalance. This is where price is gonna decide if we go above or below, right? So this is a crucial point. This volume imbalance right there. This is a this is also making me confident it will come at least up here and then at least go down or go up, because this is the jaw, as I was telling you before. So we can take one more partial here. We could take one more partial here, right there. We could. And as you can see, we have the fair value gap, midpoint of the fair value gap, right there, which is the 50% or CE of this fair value gap. And as you can see, guys, this analysis is playing out pretty good. I hope you guys enjoy the trade for now. I'm not sure what will happen, but it looks like it's going to the volume imbalance I was telling you before. And this is the place where we decide. Now, this is crucial. We are now volatile right there. Perfectly reacted from the 50%, perfectly reacted from the IFVG, perfectly reacted from the New Week opening gap, perfectly reacted from the breaker block. I don't know, guys. If this candle closes like this, this is gonna be really powerful. So good stuff, my Krem, good stuff. Oh, thank you. Love learning ICT with you. Thanks for streaming. No problem, Paul Brillhart. No problem, Paul Brillhart. And my Krem, thank you so much um for for this compliment. And you too, Paul. You too. So I'm looking for price to draw to this volume imbalance, and then um, potentially to maybe I'm taking partials right there at those equal highs, because it's more clear, and I'm not sure if price will go up here, but it looks like um, a lot a lot of liquidity above here. So I'll maybe take partials right here. This is not fear. This is not fear, guys, but it's logic. We have equal highs. Maybe we'll go above, not reach the TP of 5.5 handles, and then go below it. So I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see how we react to this. Now, volume. Now, as you can see, this candle is juicy. Reacted, juicy candle. We are going for this volume balance, as I told you before, guys. So listen. The volume imbalances are key. Like, they are literally so powerful. Right there. Fair value gap created is going to be created probably because this candle is have a force. Next candle is going to go to the volume imbalance, create a fair value gap. I'm telling you, guys, this candle is going to go to the volume imbalance, then it will consolidate, create a fair value gap when this candle closes, and then we'll see. So this is a good sign right now. It goes above. If it closes above aggressively, this is going to be a really good sign. If it shows a rejection, this is where I may close the position. Now, I'm not saying it's because it's because of FOMO. It's because of price rejecting and going down in drawdown. It's going to be drawdown. No, it just common sense and price action. What is price action showing me? Because if it shows a big rejection from this volume imbalance, we will go for this volume imbalance on the DXY, which is right here, somewhere right here. I don't remember, but it is up here. We're gonna reach to this through DXY, which will push the SPX down. And as you can see, we are going to the our TP1 where I will take the first partial and move my stop to break even. I know it's not a lot, it's 0.25% secured, but it is money, right? It is money, so I'll take it. I'll take it, whatever. And I'll close the position. I'll move my TP right here. Because why? Because we have equal highs. And I don't like this equal highs being against me, against my position. Now, I will still keep my original TP2 right there. I'll just move my TP1 partial because those are equal highs, really to the tick equal highs. And I'm gonna just input my partial orders on my MetaTrader, and then I will also show you the trade on Discord live that I actually took it on my MetaTrader, so you guys don't think I'm capping, but um, yeah. Um, when I finish this trade, I will most probably review what will probably happen next tomorrow, and then we're gonna do another stream tomorrow, and I'm actually gonna leave the stream open till the trade closes, so you guys can see it. I'm gonna go away. Um, I'm gonna go grab something to eat, so I'm not gonna talk for a minute or two, and you guys can watch the trade happen. I'm gonna put the music up so you guys can vibe, and yeah, it's gonna be a great time. And then I'll come back. I'll see what the trade is doing. So we're showing a rejection. This is not really looking too good. This rejection is what I don't like. If I'll still not exit a trade because I don't know, but this rejection is maybe potentially gonna lose us the trade if we close like this. Remember, if we close like this. You're doing a great job, Zachar. Glad I ran into you from ICT Concepts. So big thanks to Mary Jo. Thank you so much. And Emiliano Capo, you're doing great for the first time. Bro, keep it up. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I love it. I love you guys supporting me, and I love you too. I I hope you succeed with trading. I'm not perfect, and if you want more streams, just type in chat. I can do stream like this every single day. Maybe not as long as today, every single day, but I can do a silver bullet trade every single day for sure. If you guys want to see, just type in chat, and I can make it happen. Just I need to see if you're interested. But at the end of the day, I will be streaming to tomorrow as well. So make sure to join that. It's gonna be an awesome stream, just like today. We're gonna enter live trades. You're gonna study with me. I'm gonna study with you. And it looks like this candle is gonna close juicy. I hope so, because this is gonna be a really nice confirmation. As I told you, stream every day, Zachar. Thank you so much, Glenn Blaine. As I told you before this candle even closed, I told you that we're gonna go up into this candle, consolidate a little bit. As I told you, high, low, we were going up. We showed rejection. We were going up. If we go to 1 minute, this is basically a big consolidation, as you can see. I told you before this candle even closed, we're gonna go up, consolidate it, create a fair value gap right here. If you don't know, just go back. And this is the power of actually knowing what ICT means, not like other gurus on YouTube, like not like some. I'm not gonna name them personally, but like ICT people on YouTube. Yeah, I'm trading live, Mahmoud Omar. I will post the trade in the Discord. In the Discord, I believe it. Yeah, I'll trade. I will post the announcement trade uh, under the announcement, so everyone can see that I actually started streaming. Um, and I'm gonna type you in chat. Yes. Okay, so we see a nice juicy candle, and I'm confident that will here I'll take profit one. I will set my MT5 orders, and then we will see. So why am I so confident, guys? Why? As I told you before, why don't show MT5? Okay, wait, I will. But not now. It's in the Discord when the trade is finished. Okay, so we see a nice rejection below it. That's Mahmoud Omar. I'm actually, I'm entering the trades on TradingView so viewer can see. I can't show the TradingView window, of course, but the problem is that I have all my analysis right there. I have all my analysis on TradingView, and I will post. Listen, I will post everything on Discord, the trade, the result, the profit. If I win, of course, I'll post everything on Discord. I will post the loss in Discord as well if I lose right now. But I'm entering trade on TradingView as well, so you guys can, yeah. Um, I will show you the executions after on Discord, but you have a trade on TradingView. That's what I'm saying. I want you guys to see the analysis and see the trade. I know you want to see the trade, and that's why I enter on the TradingView as well. Like I will show you the executions as well, the screenshot. Everything will be on Discord. 100%. I'm not saying that just because you're asking, but I will do that, and I was meant to do that, but I want you guys to see the analysis, right? I was analyzing this for an hour and a half. I want you guys to see that, and I want you guys. That's why I also enter on TradingView. So I hope I answer your question, and that's it from this. Okay, this guy needs to be banned because he is promoting stuff that are not meant to be promoted. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I am entering the trade on TradingView as well, so you guys can see it how it actually is. And I got an idea. I should I should record my empty trades and post them on Discord or Twitter. So because I'm looking to grow my Twitter as well, but I am gonna be streaming on TradingView only. I'm sorry, but that's my decision. I'll enter trades. I'll post the screenshots of executions, everything, profit on Discord, but I decided to only trade on TradingView because it's easier. It's easier to. No, I'm not Russian. I'm from Slovenia. I'm not Russian. But Slovenia is actually a Slovenian language, um, Slovenian language, basically from same language group as Russia. Yes, of course, it is from same language group as Russia, and it can be similar, but I'm not Russian. Um, so yeah, hope that answered your question. Zachary, which one of Silver Bullet sessions had the most volatility that you said before? Well, as you can see, there's a lot of back and forward right here. As I said, we're greeting from Albania. Greetings from Albania, Emiliano. It's your stream. You do what you want. That's great. Yeah, I know, bro. Okay. So as I said, we're gonna see a consolidation. It's here. I said it before. We're gonna close candle up, consolidation, create a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap, which I'm not worried about. Right here, this candle close. We're just reaching it with this fair value gap. I just want to see a violation of it, such as 50% or something. I'm gonna remove it because it's distracting. But yeah, I didn't answer your question yet, so I'm gonna do it now. Which session has the most volatility? Well, of course, the most volatility session is the New York AM session. Why? To answer your question, is because the New York Stock Exchange opened at 9:30, right? And that's only 30 minutes before the Silver Bullet. And you saw volatility today. It was really, really big volatility, even though there was no news, right? So the most volatile session is the 9:30 open, so AM session, morning session, Silver Bullet. Then the second most volatile session is the AM is the London session because that's where the UK exchange opens, and then the last one is the PM. So I hope that answers your question, and uh, yeah, that's basically it. Of that's that I have to tell. So as you can see, to basically recap, to basically commentate the trade a little bit more, we didn't close below this volume imbalance. We closed close. We closed just perfectly to the tick, and now I want to see an expansion to the upside. if we I'm looking to go break even soon after we take this high. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had a voice crack, but um, I'll just see what happens now. We had a very bullish narrative plus bullish order flow. If we lose, that's totally fine. I'm gonna be fine with that, to be honest. I don't really care to lose 0.5% with that good as of a setup. Um, so it's totally okay. And I'm gonna share the losses as well on IMT4 screenshots. So Mahmoud, don't worry. Okay, so what do we have else? Ooh, we have a big push down now. Okay, this is interesting. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens now. Price action is really, we don't lose because nice analysis, Zachar. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's true. The setup is really nice, so it's 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 okay to lose, and you're never gonna win 100% of the time. And I basically, before entering any trade, you have to say to yourself that you already lost. Okay, before entering any trade, just say to yourself that you already lost, and it's totally fine. Because before you actually enter any trades, you have to know that you have to accept that you already lost. You have to accept that you already lost money, and you have to accept that. Because if you don't enter the trade. I I I was fine losing 0.5%, $50. What challenge are you doing? I'm doing a Blue Guardian 10k evaluation challenge. Blue Guardian 10k evaluation challenge. Just playing, waiting for trade. I'm gonna wait now because this volume imbalance, as I was telling you before, is giving me problems. I don't like this volume imbalance being there. We could, I said this is gonna be the turning point. We reacted from it. I really don't want to see a nice rejection because then I will get stopped out. Why did he choose Blue Guardian? Well, the first thing first is they are basically a really good platform. They got a nice customer support, and they got a something called Guardian Protector, which basically protect you from being stopped out. And they also have a really good options such as no time limit and standard challenges. And it's basically not that expensive overall. It's basically one of the cheapest ones for the 10k. It's below the $90, I think. 18, 89, not sure. And we are now going down. Yeah, this is the rejection that I'm kind of worried about, but we'll see. We will see what happens now. Okay, guys, so please give me 5 minutes. All right, I will be away for 5 minutes to eat some dinner, to relax, to drink some water, and I will be back. So after 5 minutes, I'll see if I'm already stopped out or not. So I hope you enjoy the pause, and then the rest of the stream. So I'll be back in 5 to 6 minutes. Okay. See you. I will also turn the music on so you guys can. hear each other, guys? Mm. Okay. Hello, hello. I'm back. I am back. Welcome, guys. Yeah, I'm kind of quiet. You have to turn the volume on your YouTube up. I hear myself now. Okay, so welcome back to. I'm back. Well, you were there the whole time, but I'm back. And I mean, the trade's not looking too good. We're just consolidating, but look at how we are respecting this consequent encouragement of this 5 minute fair value gap. You would have taken, yeah, actually this is 5 points right here, but I'm targeting this high, right? So this is actually my partial right here. Can you see it? Partial and then take profit here. I was actually thinking about taking a partial at here, but it was just not worth it, I guess. You guys maybe think I'm just scared, but I would maybe the next trade I will consider taking partials on volume imbalances, but you learn you learn with every single trade you take. So yeah, gotta write it down. Mm. We're just ranging, so would you guys like me to continue the stream, or would you like me to end the stream and show the results tomorrow? Let me know. But I would like to continue the stream, but if you guys don't want to watch it and want to just see the results, I'm fine. I'm fine with whatever you want. I'm not gonna judge you. Yeah, I know. I actually said before that you can take partials at a volume imbalance, but I the RR just wasn't worth it. Honestly, it would be like 0.1% profit. But yeah, it could be, but happens. You know, um, I don't really, I never took profits on volume imbalances that close. But um, maybe I will consider it like a little bit of profit and then and then and then let it other run. But I like the trade I'm in right now. I like the situation. I like the setup, and we will see what the market presents to us. I will like. I don't like the volume imbalance being filled and rejected so hard, but we are showing massive support from this consequent encouragement, not closing below it. Remember, this is crucial. This is showing a real support level. Support not This is not support and resistance. This is a institutional support level, if I can call it like that. I guess. Yeah, it's support level, and we are looking to move up right now. So just gotta wait. Gotta wait for price to do its thing. Not be impatient. Not thinking we're gonna go to hit stop loss right away, because the setup is really nice and I trust it. So I don't think it's gonna hit 100%, but sure, it has a high probability of hitting at least this high right here, because there are equal highs, and then we got equal highs right here. Okay, so mm, I guess this could be a good IW today, but let's see. Could I said could, I didn't say it is, but I say could. Okay. So I'm gonna just when the trade is playing, I will jump into my Discord server and make a separate channel for those trades. So what should I call it, guys? Should I call it like my trades, or Zeker trades, or live stream trades or something? Let me know. I would like to. Hello, Eminito Procket. Hello. How are you doing? Are you enjoying the stream? How are you? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I would like to hear what you think about the stream and the experience you're receiving from me, so uh, I can learn on my mistakes. Live trading? What do you mean live trade? Is it live trading? Probably live trades. What do you mean live trades? Oh, live trade. Yeah, yeah, for the channel. Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah. Wait, of course. Yeah. So live trading, live trades. Yeah, those are good ideas, guys. Those are good ideas. Um, so I'm probably gonna trade um name it like live trading, live trades. I don't know. Those are both basically the same. So let's do live uh what's that? For the trading channel. Yeah, I know Metas. I know Matas. I don't know what it's pronounced. There are a lot of different ways, especially because I'm not um uh native English. So yeah, there are for the trading channel live trading, live trades, live executions. I don't know, but if you have any will, so I will just name it live trading and then put it below the announcements. No, above the announcements, and then I'm gonna just a little bit like customize it to make it better. Okay, so we're really like consolidating, just not doing anything right now. Like it's so boring. It's so boring, you know. Like we have no volatility. That's what I'm talking. That's what I was saying. We have no volatility, and man, no volatility in the PM session. That's what I don't trade PM session at all. I This is my first silver bullet PM session in like days or weeks. Really, guys, I don't trade it, but you know, it was a nice setup. Why not? 0.5% risk. Who cares? Nice setup, anyways. Mm, okay. What should the emoji be? So live. Oh, let's do the camera. No, we already have the camera. What about um? What about this? No, we already have this. Oh my god. Yeah, the red dot would be good. Live trading. Okay, so it's published. And now permissions. Send messages. No. Attach files. Add reaction. I'm just editing the Discord permissions, guys. That would be bothered. Okay, so I finished. The channel is set up. No, I should actually place it below the YouTube. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's nice. Looking good. Mm, what, in a call tomorrow? You mean, why don't I close the trade? What do you mean, Techno? Why don't I close the trade? What do you mean? Wait, Matters, do you mean in a call right now? or in a call tomorrow. What do you mean? Right now or tomorrow? Let me know in the chat. Up to you today or tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it now, we can do it now. But if you want to be on stream, of course. Otherwise, we can do it later. I have time. I also gotta finish a video. It's coming. Mm, and we can also do it tomorrow, of course. I'm down. So, no, Techno, I'm not looking to close my trade because this is actually a good opportunity. Just because it's a little bit on drawdown doesn't mean I should close it immediately, right? Because I know what an order flow. So why don't you close it? Yeah, I'm thinking about closing a bit, but you know, as I said, order flow is bullish, and I'm gonna close it. Okay, look, Techno, I'm gonna close. I'm looking to close it, of course, but I'm looking to close it at this when the session ends at 4, right? I don't want to hold it overnight. Whatever the result is, I'm gonna close at 4. Is that okay? Because that's what I planned for from the start. Okay, or maybe a little bit longer till it actually closes, like 4 and a 15. But I don't want to hold it overnight. That's the fact. So maybe this helps you. The answer. Oh, sure, we can do it right now. Yeah, of course. Just call me and I'll answer. I mean, I'll also put you on the stream if you want. So call me, and I mean the audio will be heard, but I can the Discord will not be streamed. So if you can do it, just call me now. I'm down, right? Of course. Announcements? No. Hello? The announcements in the Discord. Can you hear me? Will not be streamed.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
can do it.
I
Just
was
call
looking
me now.
at the live stream, the
Yeah.
trade.
I mean, the trade is looking pretty good right now.
Yeah,
We had a little
fine.
bit of drawdown, but now we're kind of pushing up, and it's looking really good.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I tried to trade PM, 0.5 risk. Yeah, just I don't know. I was looking bearish because of the. If you look on the S&P,
hmm
I was expecting to take sell side, but now we're just consolidating.
yeah, that's true.
Consolidation city.
I don't like this either.
It's the worst PM session. Like
Yeah,
from
I mean, PM sessions are usually like that. They are just consolidating.
yeah, true. Because look, from 215, we've just been on the 15-minute. We've just been consolidating this range.
Mhm.
I was looking for lower prices
S&P.
because
Mhm.
on the 15-minute there was a premium fair value gap, and I did try to take some shorts, but it just squeezed me out 0.5.
Yeah.
It's
Did
fine.
you enter on Nasdaq or
No. It was S&P.
S&P?
Nasdaq.
Where did you enter? Let me check it. Maybe I
Yeah, I entered basically. So it's on the. I think it was on the 3-minute.
3 minute.
Yeah, I saw like a breaker structure to the downside. I took it. My
Oh,
stop loss was
when exact
it was about like uh the the two. You see the 2 p.m. and the 2 p.m. and the 2:03.
yeah.
Those bearish candles. Yeah, I saw that as a good
Uh-huh.
good entry. I entered from that. I was a little bit. I was chilling. The price was just chilling in within the fair value gap, and then just went up, rallied without like opposite, and it like barely stopped me out, like it just like one tick
One tick.
stopped me
Oh.
out, yeah, and then it just went back down kind of, and now it's just been in this consolidation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to. Why did you think price will consolidate here? Well, I thought because also the PM session is usually consolidation, nothing else. That's why I I don't. I mean, it's not consolidation, but it doesn't have the volume and the volatility as previous two sessions, right? That's why I usually skip the silver bullet. I usually try to find trades as soon as possible when 130 open, right? And and I would think it's consolidated here because of course we have a volume imbalance. We have a weekly new week opening gap. This is also a sign of either a continuation or consolidation, and there's also it's also coming to an end of the today's trading day. So yeah, it's obvious that we're gonna consolidate, but I'm at least looking to for price to come up here, and then I'm gonna probably close the full position. Like no need to risk it. I'm not gonna hold it overnight either. So yeah, that's
Mm.
basically my idea. Um, my idea of
Techno Tom said there's like a sound problem. He can't hear me on Discord for some
no,
reason.
no. He wait. I'm
Apparently, I was expecting to take. He says he
Southside,
only
but
hears you, I think.
no. You can hear because I'm playing this. I was playing. I played the stream on
Oh,
on my window and it works perfectly. It can hear. Maybe no. Maybe they couldn't hear me because I saw that you were a little bit louder than me.
oh, maybe.
And then I you were like full volume and it was more than me, so maybe they couldn't hear me, so I put you a little bit lower,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we're
never
equal
mind, never
now.
mind. Yeah, never mind. I looked, yeah, I can hear myself.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
it's just the price action is ugly, ugly today in the
Mm.
PM. Usually it's not that bad, but like usually the price action is decent. It's obviously not as good as AM, obviously, but it's weird that PM session is doing this. I mean, it's a Monday, realistically. Like we didn't even move to the upside any. Like if you look at the daily chart, we opened and now we're just chilling at the open price. We just had a Judas down, which was expected, and then we just kind of realistically just stayed in one place, and it's not what I want to see. Like you're taking longs, which that's what I was looking. I
Mhm.
mean, I was looking for shorts earlier because of this of how weak it was to the upside, and
Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was good, but then it just squeezed me out by one tick, and then it kind of just went down a little bit consolidation, and yeah, that's just how it is right now.
Yeah, I don't
But
like this consolidation either. So
yeah,
yeah,
even Nasdaq is just doing the same, and it's more volatile as a as an index. Because if you look at the 15 minute on Nasdaq, it's just these 15-minute candles are respecting the 1 hour inversion fair value gap. If you've showed your stream already on the
mm,
1 hour,
yeah. Where
which is really like looking really well
on the
on
1 hour?
Nasdaq. No, no, it's the 15 minute. Yeah, the 1 hour gap I was telling you about earlier. We're just respecting it. On the 15 minute, we're not even taking above it. We're just kind of closing at the top of it, and
Mhm.
we're kind of looking, I'll say bearish even, but
Yeah,
obviously the session's closing soon at the
I'm
market.
I'm probably gonna just close the trade at break even. I mean, there's no volatility, there's nothing, there's no volume. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna close soon. So the guys on stream, sorry because you didn't see a win, sorry because you didn't see a loss, but I'm probably gonna close this session right at the 4 o'clock, um, when we open at 4. And
Yeah,
there's probably market trading for about 15 minutes, I think, after. But no, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna like close it and just wait for tomorrow, I guess. Not
yeah.
trying
We're
to.
also hovering about in the weekly opening gaps as well.
Yeah, that
Also kind of hovering around that.
that's why we are also consolidating.
Yeah, we're consolidating on top of a
Mhm.
pretty much of a weekly opening gap, which is not really good. You're trying to see displacement from it towards the
Yeah,
upside or
that's
downside.
true. Yeah, totally.
Like even like if you look at like Nasdaq is just respecting the weekly gap.
Yeah,
The new one that we
the midpoint. Four
yeah
candles. It didn't close.
yeah that's yeah and
About
it links with the 1 hour inversion fair value gap that did occur, which is a strong sign to go lower, obviously.
Mhm.
But yeah, today is just it's pretty much like it was a very weird Monday because we didn't really get a lot. We had like a massive Judas on the what's it called Nasdaq,
Mhm.
and we didn't really follow with S&P. S&P just kind of consolidated in the range, like after 9:30, and yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm personally, I'm still bullish because of how dollar was like dropping today, like really, really crazy, which is another weird thing. I was expecting higher prices the the S&P,
Yeah,
um,
of
we
course.
just kind of didn't deliver today.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the candles close. Hello, James Murray. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. Well, I'm just like, I don't like the price action. Like,
Yes,
if you
so
if you if you if you look at my stream, you can see
yeah,
how well how well we are respecting this consequent encouragement of this 5 minute fair value gap that I entered. Like we have
mm-hmm,
one, two candle, three, four, five, six. Then we have a close below. Seven candles respected the midpoint and one close below. And even when we close below, we immediately displaced above, right? So I'm
yeah,
I, I'm really confident, but I don't like that the trading day is actually ending. So um
yeah, 100%. Because obviously you can also look at the new week opening gap. We're also in it as well.
yeah, I
We're
see.
also in this, so it's confirmations to go higher, but not today probably,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
or we may gap to the upside.
Yeah, who
That's
knows?
the
I mean, anything can happen, honestly.
overnight.
In these like last 15 minutes, like there could be like some spike of volatility.
Yeah,
The
the
markets
last
tend to
15
do that.
minutes. You're right. There
Yeah,
could
the
be.
last 15 minutes tend to show some volatility, more manipulation to the market.
Well,
But
I'll just close the trade when we come to the 4
yeah,
p.m. No need to actually to risk anything more and just gamble it, but no need to do
yeah,
that.
true.
Right
So yeah,
here, the price when it comes to the volume imbalance, it's actually like it acted like it wants to go higher, but then rejected it immediately. So
yeah, true.
I don't
So yeah,
like that.
I'm still looking into bullishness because of how bearish the dollar is, and
Yeah,
we are falling with dollar quite a bit.
yeah.
I mean, the volatility dropped down because it's PM session, but
I mean,
still look at the hourly,
if you look at the
which is really
drawn liquidity on the dollar, you can see it's that low on the daily time frame.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's still very viable. And before we were talking about off stream and stuff, there was a there was a daily fair value gap, which is
Yeah.
very it's in the discount.
Yeah. You were mentioning that as well.
So yeah, so yeah, for people who are in the stream right now, you should definitely look in dollar as well.
Yeah.
Monitor dollar.
I mean, I have the
Because
dollar open
yeah, yeah, yeah.
simultaneously with my
Oh
chart,
yeah,
so I can see it. As you can see, this is the buy side low liquidity, and
yeah.
we're
I'm
so
just saying for the
close.
people.
Yeah, we're so close. We're probably gonna draw to that
Yeah,
level.
yeah. We might see a little retracement tomorrow. Who knows?
Mhm.
Because we might find some reaction from the daily fair value gap, which is just below the liquidity.
Yeah.
At least fill it 50% consequent encouragement, and then potentially aim for those relative equal lows on the daily, weekly, which would
Mhm.
be probably the most ideal scenario for dollar. And then that means bullishness for the S&P and the Nasdaq, which is what we like to see.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, today very weak weekday. Monday's very slow.
I mean,
S&P didn't move anywhere pretty much to the
look,
upside.
Yeah. I mean, if you look, the dollar from this point went like down, but S&P went like consolidating. So
Yeah,
now we're probably gonna see a down move for the S&P to. I mean, I don't know. What? Wait, I'm confused a little bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're probably gonna see an up move retracement of dollars, so we're gonna move down on S&P.
yeah, because S&P is
S&P.
it's kind of falling behind. If you look at Nasdaq as well,
Mhm.
as a comparison, Nasdaq is showed a nice 5 minute candle to the downside, breaking the low as well.
Yeah.
Now we're just maybe retesting or immediate rebalance, looking lower, following the dollar perhaps. Maybe dollar
Mhm.
values up a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the end of the day, trading day, so To be fair,
Yeah, I mean, there's literally no volatility. Look,
yeah,
when the 2 p.m. open, we have a rally, and then we just consolidating since then for 2 hours. For two
yep,
hours, we're just in the range, sitting there, or we gap down. Do you see that?
exactly,
Yeah, well, there the volatility comes. So
yep. Well, I mean,
at a 16,
probably,
I'll just close the trade, whatever the outcome
yeah,
is. Well, I don't really care. So
yes, it's whatever. I mean, PM sessions are not my favorite. Obviously, I don't really trade PM, but I just
yeah, exactly.
looked.
I don't
I
trade.
looked at the chart. I saw some nice displacement to the downside.
Yeah, I mean, of
One,
course,
yeah,
you
just
can't
one
win.
mistake I done for S&P. There was a lot of equal lows and relative equal lows, which could have been just a liquidity sweep.
Yeah,
But if you look at 130,
I mean,
the 130 candle, we did sweep the 1130 highs, and there was an imbalance on the 15 minute, which
I,
gave me a lot of confidence to go lower. But
yeah.
you know,
I mean, look at that
it
S&P
happens.
push up right now from the gap. It
Yeah,
just, whoa, it's just going in profit. I mean, I believe I'm gonna close it right now. It's profit, so, but
yeah,
it's not 16, so I'm not sure. I'm just gonna.
yeah.
The
Just
problem is there's no volatility, right? And it's
yeah.
no
That's the big
there's
problem.
no point for me holding. So I'm just gonna okay. I'm gonna accept the loss of 30 cents right now. So
Yeah, yeah. That's probably like the best move, and come back tomorrow better and stronger.
yeah, because this PM session is like really just so bad.
Yeah, it's one of the worst ones I've seen
Yeah,
trading.
exactly, exactly. It's just
Usually
not
we do
there.
have volatility. Like
Yeah,
sometimes we
we can
like
check
usually what we do.
the
Yeah,
previous.
usually what we do in the PM session, we either sweep the high or the low of like lunch, let's say, and then we have
Yeah.
we have a lot of volatility after sweeping those highs. But we did sweep
Okay, so
the
look at a
130 high
yesterday session. Look at a yesterday session.
for
From
S&P.
this, yeah, for S&P, from this high to this low. From this high to this low. Look at my stream. From this high, maybe it's
Yeah,
delayed, but from this high to this low, we had a move of 50, 45 handles just in the
yeah,
PM
like
session. Like
that's what I'm saying.
in today,
Yeah,
just like consolidation
I
uh,
mean
full.
it's a Monday, slow day. I think new week.
Yeah, but
Tomorrow, I think we're gonna get more better
yeah,
moves.
yeah,
Honestly,
that's what I'm expecting as well.
yeah. Cause look, Friday, yeah, look, Friday PM session. Nice, nice price action. Moving down. Even ICT was shown on his Twitter.
Hmm.
If people should really follow his Twitter in your chat, if they haven't already,
Yeah.
really helpful.
Well, do you have
And
any do you have any socials or
with me,
yeah,
yeah,
maybe I
I
can
do,
give you
I do have,
maybe I can give you a shout out.
yeah.
Just
I can get my Twitter, yeah,
yeah, just give me a link in the Discord and I'll
yeah,
message it. So
and just follow ICT. He gives a lot of good advice on Twitter as well.
yeah, but I give bad advice, so follow me first.
Yeah, follow Zach first.
I'm kidding.
Zach
Yeah,
first.
just give me your Twitter and
Yeah,
I'll post it in the chat for you guys to follow him. His great,
I don't really post stuff on my Twitter yet
but
because
still,
I'm still learning.
yeah,
I'm in the same
everyone's learning.
position. Yeah, I'm still in the same position as everyone in here. But Zach's community is really good, really
So
good. A lot
fo-
of new learners,
follow this guy
which is
and he's great.
which is very good to see. And
Oh, look at that push on the S&P.
yeah,
We're lit.
it's
This is nice, looking good. So I may, if I exit the trade, I'll make 0.25. So, but still, I
I mean, at
believe,
this point, if
yeah,
there's not enough volatility, just close the trade if you can at 0.25% profit,
it's a
and you're
little
still
less
up on a bit.
because the spread, but
Yeah, but overall,
ooh,
yeah, very weak PM session
that's
compared to
nice.
Friday's non-farm payroll. Don't trade news. This is the worst idea ever.
Okay, so guys, everyone, I closed the trade. Just so you know, I closed it right there for 0.25%. I will post it in the Discord, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So basically, why I closed the trade, to explain it to you guys, why did I close it? I closed it because, as you can see, there's no volatility. Even if we go up here, it doesn't matter because it's the end of the session. We can go down as fast as we go up, and there's literally no point for me holding. Profit is profit, Can't be mad about making 0.25% because it's a little less than 1% for the day, and tomorrow is gonna be significantly better, which means better conditions and better better volatility. So yeah, I closed this trade because again, no volatility, no volume, consolidation. There's really no. This is just like emotionally hard for many people would exit before, but yeah, I mean, my rule is to enter the before 16 every time because then, as Maida said, is the volatility comes in and you just don't know what to do. I mean, not what to do. You don't know what the market will do. So I close the trade, whatever. If it hits my TP, which probably will, it doesn't matter. It's fine because we made profit today. So see you in the next session. I will just post the screenshots in the Discord, so go check that out. And see you tomorrow. So I'll end the stream now. Good luck and good.